Come right down here. Come right down. Hi everyone, I am Stacy and welcome back to Figuring Out My 40s. So I must say that I did kind of hit like a little rut for a while. I've only made a few videos obviously, but even after making those few, I kind of started getting discouraged, and I have recorded the topic that I was going to talk about today numerous times, and every time I go and watch it back, I'm just like, do they really even care what I'm saying? I second guess myself, which is totally the reason behind doing this channel, was because I thought maybe that someone would kind of listen to me or want to watch me and relate to me. So I'm going to still put myself out there. It took myself to talk myself up a little bit, but something I'm learning in my 40s and I'm figuring out is to not care so much about what people think about me. Today's topic was going to be about dating in your 40s, and I was reminded today on Facebook Memories as well that my single journey began about 10 years ago. So it has been dating in my 30s and my 40s for me personally, and there has been a difference between the two. I don't know if it's necessarily because the number and the age that I think it's just things that I've learned throughout the way. So I kind of thought it might be fun to just take you on my dating journey with me. So, when I was dating in my 30s, my challenges were I was a single mom who had my kids pretty much 24/7, and I had a child in diapers, and then I had 2 toddlers. So, dating me was quite a challenge, and I kind of put that on myself as I might be hard to date. So I think I didn't value myself enough. I met so many great guys, and ones that were wonderful, with my situation. But I think that I kind of didn't give myself enough credit to think like, yes, I am a single mom and I am going through this with a lot of history, I will call it, in my past, but everyone has their own story. So if that is you, know that even if you have kids that are young and you're single and you're hard to date, it doesn't mean that you don't deserve what you're looking for. So that's like one takeaway. Also, I think when I was first dating, I wanted to date so bad that I didn't really know what my limits were. So I would just want to jump into, relationships and getting to know people. And I would get super excited at first. And every time I started dating someone, I was thinking like, oh, this is going to be great. And so, which is good to be optimistic. Now I'm probably like way on the other side of the spectrum a lot of the times, but it's also good to be practical and realistic and know that everything is not going to work out and be perfect and easy. So it's definitely a challenge. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think about dating in my 30s in the beginning and what was challenging. I also feel like I know how to kind of filter through profiles now in the dating apps and things a little bit more than I did before. I, through experience, have found ladies that, if you have the gym selfies and the pictures in the mirror and the men with their shirts off, like, don't get me wrong, like, totally respect that. I know it's a lot of hard work to do that and to dedicate yourself to the gym and eating healthy, and I totally respect that. But at the same time, don't be surprised if those are the men that you're clicking on and then they're going to want to like show you the work that they've done and kind of want to know what you feel as far as exercising and, might be interested in how you look as well. So personally, I do not click on those profiles. Like I said, if you do work out and you have muscles, like own it, like no disrespect, but I've kind of found that for me, that normally just leads to somewhere that I'm not interested in. What else do I look for? I think it's also good when you're looking through the dating apps to look at, what this was important to you. So distance for me, I hate driving. So if I find someone who is a far distance away, I normally pass that up. And then of course, like the things physically that attract you to someone, like height, if that makes a difference, or maybe education, if that makes a difference, what job that they have. I mean, I know this could be really materialistic, but in reality, you kind of know where you stand, where you are, and how far you've come, and you might want someone who has also kind of led a similar path as you, and that's okay to know that and to want that and to go after that. So I was down on myself last weekend because, the dating world just always doesn't work out sometimes, and you feel like here we go again, back into the dating game. But I think the thing that I do a lot is every person that I have met along the way, I try to just think of something I've learned from them. So that kind of makes it a little easier for me. Like, I have met so many great people, and I've learned so many things from them, just experiences that they've had, or things that they've enjoyed, or new things that I've tried because I've met them, or even just maybe personality traits that after meeting someone I know that I want, or maybe that I don't want. So I always think that it kind of helps me get one step closer maybe to where I eventually am going to be. So ladies, maybe I will take you on my little dating adventures. I obviously would not film it because that would make me look probably really creepy, but just the ups and downs of kind of like my experiences and what's going on with me. I don't obviously have any tips because I'm still single, but I feel like I've come a long way from where I've been when I first started out to where I am now, and who I know that I am now versus when I started out. So I think that has a lot to do with it, going in with confidence and reassurance of who you are as a person, and knowing that you deserve respect. And I have a date on, I don't know what day it is, this weekend. So maybe I'll let you kind of know like how that goes and things that have come out of that, as far as, fears or just uncomfortable things, or, just to know that you're not alone in this dating game. I'm right there with you, and I know so many women that I've talked to that are right there with you too. It's not easy at all to date, especially when you have kids, especially when you've been through a relationship that didn't work. You can be a little guarded. So I feel like, maybe we can kind of do this together. Maybe we can have some fun with it. And if you feel like you would watch me on this journey and it would be something interesting for you, I will make more videos of it. Give it a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe if you want to keep on checking in with my life. I will put a few clips in that I recorded prior. As I mentioned, this past weekend I was kind of down in the dumps. I don't know if you get that way. Like sometimes you might feel like optimistic and happy about something, and then it doesn't go your way, and then you have your little pity party for a little while, and then you get over it, and you get back up again, and you're like, okay, it's really not that big of a deal. Life is fine. Like, I am fine. There are way worse things in this world. So I had recorded this a few times. I had gone out with Tyler to the movies, and that was super cute. I have a little clip of when I'm talking before and trying to start my video and think of what to say, and Tyler walked in and he was all happy that he was dressed for our movie night and that he really wanted to look nice for our movie night. So it's moments like that when, like, that it's it's not everything. You know, of course, your kids are most important. And would you like to find love? Of course. I don't know many people who don't want to, but the journey to get there, even though it is a pain in the butt, can hopefully be one that you get there someday. I mean, I always tell myself I might be like 60 when I find the one. It might take me a long time to find the person that I want to be with, but at least I know that I'm not going to settle with someone now that's not going to make me happy forever. So until I find that one person who is going to be my forever, then I am going to keep on looking. So maybe you can keep on looking with me. So please feel free to check back in. And if you have any comments below, anything that you might want me to talk about, or maybe if you think it's going to be fun and you want to comment on things that you want to see, or see that that I can record, maybe I'll try to get it in. All right, well, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a very good day, and I will check back in with you in a little bit. Today I am going to move away from the whole dating that has been on my mind, and Tyler and I are going to have a date night, and we're going to see Spider-Man. Did you take a shower?
I have not done that yet, but I've worn some pretty nice clothes.
Tyler just came in here to tell me that he is wearing a nice outfit for our movie tonight, so amazing. Are you ready?